Today, I'll be showing you how exactly we did $213,000 in 30 days with Facebook ads. Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot. If you're new to the channel, I run a Facebook ads agency. We spend roughly around $750 to $1 million a month on Facebook ads. And today I will be showing you exactly what we did over a 30-day period of time to do $213,000 in revenue for a supplement brand specifically. And yeah, I don't have anything to tell you guys. Make these videos to simply educate you guys on exactly what we do. So that way, one day you'll be at a level enough to be able to work with my agency. So that being said, let's dive into the video. So $213,000 in 30 days with Facebook ads. Here's the triple well screenshot for proof right here. Did roughly about 2.34x ROAS. Again, ROAS is different for every brand. This brand literally needs like a 1.2 to break even, like ridiculously crazy. So very strong margins, which allows us to really focus on growth, which we'll talk about in a second. So this brand has an extremely good LTV. So right now we're trying to acquire a lot of customers for a subscription in that sense right there. Just take a look at the Facebook ads manager. Again, this is screenshots from Triple Well. So, you know, it's not like it's different or anything like that. It's just fucking Triple Well. So step one, out of the 10 steps we took, step one is just crucial. Know your numbers. Okay. What is your lifetime value of each customer? If you don't know that yet, then that's okay. Then just focus on what your AOV is. But because this brand has a very strong LTV, we know we can accept a lot lower or a lot higher of a target CPA. Okay. So break even ROAS in this particular brand is like 1.2, 1.3. Okay. So we can accept a really high target CPA because we know if we acquire customers at this rate, the LTV is what makes it all profitable for this business. And so it's a recurring subscription model. So just make sure you guys are aware of that as well. So you need to know your LTV, your target CPA, your break-even CPA, to where you can really figure out what numbers you should be hitting your business. Also, another good one for this is, what is the goal revenue? Okay, so if you haven't did 10K a month yet, then all right, cool, it's 10K a month. If you're trying to hit 100K a month, all right, cool, here's the numbers we need to hit to do 100K in a month. Okay, so that's step one. Step number two is actually to dig into the market research. Okay. So inside the market research side, we're simply just getting a good scope of the market in that sense right there. So we can figure out how to position our product in the market. Okay. So first one is market desire. What is the main driving factor that is causing people to buy? For example, a bodybuilder going purchase chicken breast. He's purchasing chicken breast purely for its high protein contents. Whereas a mom of a family of two, she's going to purchase that chicken breast because she wants, just to cook a good meal for her family in that perspective right there. Now, second thing is market awareness. And it's basically, where do we pick up the conversation at? How aware are people at around our product? Okay. So for example, we sell insurance for a very niche type of product. Okay. And it's a completely unaware market. So we have to first educate them and then create the problem through the education. Whereas someone who's looking to purchase jeans, women's jeans, they already know a bunch of brands. They already know where to go. We just need to position our product as better than those products. So it's different conversations we're doing in the ad copy, the creative, and everything like that. It's very important you understand your market awareness to better position your brand. Okay. Now, the next thing is market sophistication. And this is basically, how many other offers have they seen? Do we need to build new mechanisms to get people results, to separate us from the competition? Or are we at a stage one where we can simply just state the claim? And that's percent right there. And I have videos on all of this on my channel if you just take a deeper look into it. Now, stage number three is when me, the strategist, because inside my agency, it's just four of us. It's my copywriter, my visual creator, and then my media buyer. But I'm the strategist, so I really focus on more how we're positioning brands, what's the creative look like, the messaging, things that actually move performance, okay? And you'll notice a lot of things I cover in this is specifically around performance, and things that moves the needle, things we control, whereas a lot of things that you guys fucking worry about doesn't do anything, like ad account structures and the way you test your creative and like all this shit like that. You need to be spending time on this. So, and don't get me wrong, I will show you guys that account structure and all that as well. So our copywriter, I hand off the brief to our copywriter, which our copywriter goes deeper into writing the body copy of the Facebook ad, the headline of the Facebook ad, and then the creative copy we use in our photos and our videos. So, like, for example, it's a 30-second video with a bunch of different animations of text. All those different scenes should be writing that copy in that perspective right there. So that's step number 3. Then we hand that information over to our visual creator. And our visual creator simply receives that copy plus that brief for that ad concept and then starts to build out creatives, okay? We usually do 3 particular creatives per ad concept. We do 1 copy per ad concept and then 3 variations of creatives for that ad concept. And we try to create 3 very different creatives to give us the best test we can. 1 copy against 3 very different creatives that all hit the same concept, okay? So contrasting colors, different kind of like animations, different types of visuals and sceneries and stuff like that, things like that. That's some stuff we look for a drastically different approach. And then we use frame.io. So frame.io is an amazing tool we can upload your creatives to, and you can provide some really cool feedback on your creatives in that sense right there. So really cool. So once we get all this, we're basically pushing those finalized creatives that's been approved by the client, copy that's been approved by the client, and we're pushing that over to our media buyer, which our media buyer goes ahead and actually launches them in the ad account. We're currently testing 2 different ways of testing. We have this one way we're running a second campaign of testing. I have a lot of videos on the channel. I have a 7-part series. I have a video called how to build a Facebook ads campaign from scratch, all around how we run this ad account structure. So there's a lot of tactical side and mechanical side. The Facebook ad account already I've covered on my channel. And we're currently leveraging 2 different ways of testing, and I'll show you the second one. But the first one right now is just running a testing campaign. We've spent, $6-7 million with Facebook ads running this specific structure, and we've been very profitable, and it's crushed for our clients. Okay, before running the structure, I was like you, I was stuck. Didn't really know what to do, yada yada yada. And then I started running the structure, and I've crushed it for my clients. Okay, so this structure works. All right. Just to be clear in that sense before I show you the second way. But we basically just create a new ad set per ad concept. So each one of these ad sets is an ad concept. And then these are the few creatives we created for that. So, and then we're using Triple to validate everything. Now, the second way we're starting to test ads now. And again, this is more of we're running an investigation in my agency to actually deploy this strategy and see how well it works and how well, we see the long-term success with it. Okay. And this is basically where you have your 1 main ad set. I have 2 right here because there's, one has too many ads in that sense right there. So that's a great 2. But then we're also running new ad sets with each new batch of creative in our main prospecting campaign. So the second campaign we have is our prospecting campaign, which is a CBO campaign, and then we launch each ad set as a dynamic and test using DCT, dynamic creative testing, okay? Which is something I talked about in the call with Charlie Disruptor, because that's basically his strategy. So I'm just currently testing it right now to see, which one we want to continue to roll with, whether it's ours or is there a better strategy out there. If there is a better strategy out there for testing purposes, again, I'm not looking at it from this will take my brand from 3x to 4x. It's a fucked up way of thinking, because that's how a lot of you guys look at this. If I change my ad account structure, I'm gonna go from a 2x to a 4x ROAS. No, you fucking won't. Okay. And I'm telling you this because it's the same thing I did. I spent a year just fucking worrying about the ad account structure. And then guess what? I could never spend more than $100K in a month for a client. Now we focus all of our time on the creative copy and offer, and we could spend roughly $750 to $1 million a month because we focus on what works. And that's a problem a lot of you guys have. In the comments, this this audience is a 7-day exclusion of purchases, and this one's a 14-day. Like, that's why my performance is terrible. No, you're overanalyzing it. Okay. It's like literally, if you just keep the foundational principles, you're good. Okay. And that is removing variables. So we also only use broad targeting. We don't use interest. We don't use lookalikes. I haven't used an interest or a lookalike since all the way of January, and I'm absolutely in love. So works amazing. So all things that you can roll with. And then basically what we do in step 6 is we verify all this performance with Triple L. Really good. Step number 7, we basically review each ad concept we test. So for example, if we got really good spin plus a good CPA on an ad, hey, that's a great winning ad. Okay. If we got really poor spin on an ad plus bad CPA, aka we spent little, didn't really get a good CPA, that means just shows us that, hey, why isn't Facebook spending on this? And it's because it's not built for engagement and it's not getting conversions. So that's not good. Let's see. And conversions. Not built for engagement and conversions. If it's getting a really poor spin plus a good CPA, means it's not built for engagement, but built for conversions. Engagement pretty means is that the ad's not engaging. People don't really want to see it. Okay. Yes, it might get some sales, but no one wants to see it. So that's why Facebook's not spending on it. And then if it has really good spin plus a bad CPA, it means it's built for engagement. It's getting a lot of clicks and attention, but it's not built for conversions. You're lacking the sell side of that particular ad right there. Now, step number 8 is we're scale winning ads in our prospecting campaign. So we're taking our prospecting campaign right here, we talked about, and we're taking all of our winning post IDs and putting them in one ad set. So, and we've been running the same ad set now for almost a year. You don't need to keep creating new ad sets and things like that. When you find new winning ads, you just have one ad set, you dump all the ads in, and you turn them off as they drop down in performance, and that's it right there. So, so that's simple as that. And then step number 9 is to simply track all your revenue and daily spend in Google Sheets. So one column will be spend, one column will be revenue in Shopify, and you're looking at your overall ROAS, and that's it right there. And then, has it been, over the last 3 days, has it been at or above target ROAS, increased spend by 20%. Last 3 days, has it been below target ROAS, decreased by 20%. So very simple. And then step number 10 is actually to go back to step number 2. And the reason why you want to go back to step number 2 is because you want to consistently repeat these actions of creating and testing new ads with the intentions of building better ads. So yes, it's a lot of work, but it's the intentions of it. You're not testing ads to cross a to-do list off. You're building better ads, and you're using the data from your last ads to build better ads that's going to push the business forward. Ads that's going to take your business from spending $100 a day to $500 a day, to ads taking your business from $5K a day to $15K a day in spend, because you built better ads. So that's the goal. That's how we scale. That's how we grow revenues and things like that. Now, look, guys, if you watching this and you're a business owner and you're between $50,000 a month to $100,000 a month or more, and you're looking to scale to 7 figures a month, click the link below to book a call with me and my team. We'll do a strategy session together, and we'll give you that strategy session to where you can take and run with it, or you have the option to work with us if you choose. So again, click the link below to do that. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. Sorry for, still kind of going through this sickness right now. But I really appreciate you guys watching, all the support and everything like that on the channel. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.